Hi everyone, today I am going to start this picture here. I thought we could do it as a new mini series. It's quite spring slash Eastery a little bit because we've got the eggs, we've got the chicks, and so I thought it would be a fun one to do. It is from the Circle of Life colouring journey by Melpomeni Chatzipanagiotou, I think. Say it fast, no one will notice it's very wrong. And I thought we could, oops, just try not to knock my pencils on the floor. I thought we could deal with some little sections at a time. I thought that would be a fun way to do it. I quite fancied starting with the eggs, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to zoom us in and then adjust my book position so that the eggs are in shot. Here we go. Went almost there. Let's just zoom out the tiniest bit. There we go. So we've got the whole of this little section I thought we would cover today. Now I'm using my Staedtler Ergosoft pencils just because they are can sharpen to a good point, because I'm thinking we've got quite a lot of really little details in this picture. I'm not really sure what colour I'm going to do the eggs, so I'm actually going to start with the leaves. Now these to me looked a bit like ears of wheat or corn, but I'm actually going to do them in green. This is the number 52. You will find even if you've got the 24 set of Ergosofts, you will have this colour. And I'm just going to start off by colouring these leaves. I'm going to do them a bit harder at the bottom than the tip. It's not necessarily going to show up that much. I just realised I haven't put a piece of paper behind this page. Bear with me. Oops, sorry for the scrunching noise. I'm just going to grab a page underneath. I usually like to just protect the page underneath with something, just in case. Really. Now I don't know if this particular bit of the picture is going to take us a long time or not, so we'll power through and just see how long it takes really. I haven't used these pencils on this paper in this book, so I don't know how well they're going to do. They seem to be okay, going down quite well. If you don't have your Staedtlers or any Staedtlers, then just use a mid-green. That's really what I'm using, unless you fancy doing them as sort of ears of wheat. I don't know why I'm thinking ears of wheat, just because of the way they're positioned together, but they really do look like leaves. But either way, I'm not sure what a hen's nest is made of. I see them in my father-in-law's hen house, but he always gives them straw. But there's nothing that looks like this, so just having fun with it really. And I'm thinking it's going to be quite a lot of brown in the picture with the hens themselves. I'll probably do them brown, so I thought we'd do a sort of green to be a bit different. We might do these woven bits in brown. I haven't quite thought it all through really, to be honest. Just sort of going with it really. So I'm not really telling you what I'm doing because it's the same for every single leaf. A little bit darker at the bottom and lighter at the tip. So I could not do it all really, just show you those. I might just leave the rest. It's going to get really boring. Now for the actual these round pieces, I'm thinking maybe they're twigs or maybe they're grass. I think maybe we'll do them like this with the dark brown, number 76. And what I'll do with each one is I'll make it a little bit darker at the end, lighter towards the middle, and then darker again towards the end, like that. And do the same for each one. I'm going to make them all the same colour. They wouldn't be, but it makes it more, it makes it simpler. We've got a lot going on here, so I think using a simpler colour palette can actually be a bit easier on the eye and easier on the colourist as well. So that's how that's going to be, that bit. Now the eggs themselves, now what colour's an egg? Now hen's eggs are a sort of very pale brown colour, not a colour we have in this set anywhere near like. I think we could make something. Yeah. We have got this very peachy colour, which is number 43. I rarely use it. I'm going to use this first, and I'm going to use it in a light layer over the egg, like that, and then a bit more down here. You can see this doesn't look the right colour, and I'm aware of that, like that, and then grab this colour. This is a number 49, and use a bit of this as well. I'm sure there's probably a pencil on its own in some set that's just the right colour, but I don't have that set, so I'm just trying my best. And I want more colour towards the base and a sort of shiny bit here if I can. So I'm trying to go for build up the layers a little bit. There we go. I'm going to leave it like that. That is the nearest I think I'm going to get, and I don't mind that. I think that's okay. Now, the background here, I'm thinking it's probably going to be on the ground. Here and here, so you can't see it there, just a bit of that one and that one, they're on the ground. So I'm thinking I might quite like to just do this really light green for the whole of the background. So I'll just do a bit so you can see, like this. Yeah, and even out here on this bit as well. And then these will be leaf colour because these are the leaves. The dots, I'm not so sure. She likes to put a lot of dots in her pictures, and I'm not always very sure as to quite what to do with them. So maybe we'll take one of the colours from here. Maybe that's a bit weak, I would say. This one a bit stronger, so maybe we'll do this colour for the dots, and then it will just sort of tie it in. So we'll do that. That's what I'm going to do for that section. Now around the outside here we have a piece. I think I'm going to do that the same on each of the 3 sections, and I think I'm going to do it in gold pen. So I'm going to just go around that in, I've got a gold Posca. I'm not going to do it now because I'll smudge it. So that's what I'm going to do there. But we've got these twirly bits and feathers and things, and I've got to sort of think about what I'm doing for that. Oh, actually, on these we've got some leaves and things coming out of them. I think I'll wait. I'll stay back. I won't do that, the outside bit, until the end. So I'm not going to do that. Now we have feathers here and here. We have our hens. If you look, we've got a rooster and we've got a hen. And those feathers look like the rooster tail feathers, don't they? But I'm not sure what colour are they. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is use this sort of reddish brown. We're going to do one of these feathers now. So this is number 73, because we haven't got quite so much going on in this picture as some of the others. So we'll do a feather and I'll show you how to do it. So basically you want a harder layer near the centre, and it's already drawn in for us a little bit anyway, and then just lighter on the main bit. Just got to do a few bits there. Can you see the whole feather in shot? Yeah, you can move in a little bit. There we go. So just colour in the whole of the feather. It's quite a warming brown. This isn't going to be our only colour. I think this is a little bit too orangey for my liking. But it's okay as a starting point. Now when I colour these guys up here, the hen and the rooster, I am going to just colour the rooster, because the hen will be the same but just without the extravagant, well, she has a few tail feathers actually, so I'll do them in a really similar way I think to each other. So there's the basic feather. It's a bit dark on the other side, just add a bit of a darker touch there. And then, oops, I'm going to grab the 76, the dark brown we used down here, and go over the top a bit to make it look less orangey. Oops, try to hold the page down a little bit. I'm going to go over all of it. And there is a feather like this in every quarter. No, opposite here, there's one there. There's one down there as well, and they will all be done in the same way. Now you could make them really fancy and do them gold or silver, which I have done gold and silver feathers before, which is great fun. But I wanted to just tie them in with the hens in the picture and make them look the same as that. But of course you don't have to. I just thought it would be fun. Now going over with the brown just dulls it down a little. I want to make sure we really get in here with some more intense brown on both sides of that central bit. Okay, and what I also would like to do is to make the tip of the feathers a bit darker, like that. Which I think is fun. There's a lot of movement outside. My neighbour's got the front door open, but she gets a lot of sunshine coming in through her front door. And so I think by opening it she actually warms her house, whereas by my front door it's always cold. It faces hers, so it's in the opposite direction. The sun comes in my back door, not my front door. They're opposite each other in our houses, and so opening my front door would make my house freezing. Even in warm sunny days, the sun doesn't come round ever to the front door, so it's always lovely and cool. There we go. I'm happy with that now. I'm going to leave that alone. So there's our feather. But what we do need to do is to do the central part. Now with a feather, I always do that in a grey. I'm going to start with a darker grey, which is number 8. And I'm going to put it at the bottom and fade it a little bit along, and then at the top and fade it down. I noticed there's this bit which is very strange. And then this bit is just like all these other wiggly bits all over the place. Can ignore that at the minute. We'll just we'll concentrate on the feather. Oops, I want to leave that pencil out. And the other pencil we use is number 80, and we do just take that further and leave a whitish bit near the centre of the feather. So that's the feather and the eggs started. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to make these videos too long, partly because it's our sort of afternoon videos, which I try and be a little bit shorter as it's a sort of secondary bonus video. And also I don't want to just start something else and sort of feel like I need to rush because we're using too much time. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not actually going to complete this in between videos, but we're going to move on to a different bit in the next one. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back for the next part tomorrow. Happy colouring!